on purpose. I told you, I think back in video number 1, about going back to the office after being on a few days of vacation. And even though we didn't go anywhere, it did keep me out of having to be in the medical office building or going to the hospital. So this week I had to manage my brain around going back to work. And I realized I was having some thoughts that really were not helpful. And I know that some of you have had the same thoughts. So let me offer you the thought that I was thinking, and you see if it sounds familiar to you, and then I want to offer you an alternative. So the thought that I was stuck on was, I have to go to work. Now, you could choose, I have to work from home, or I have to teach the kids at home. And depending on how you see that, you may feel very negatively about any of those thoughts. I was feeling compelled, like I had to show up and do my job. And you may be feeling like, well, I don't like this working from home. I don't like working remotely. There's technical difficulties. This is annoying. The kids are home. I don't have time to do it all. You could be thinking all kinds of different things. But that beginner thought, I have to, whatever you choose, is the beginning of the downward spiral of negative thinking. And I think if you can capture that thought, there's some alternatives. As I thought about it, I have a friend who works for one of the grocery stores, and I'm pretty sure he feels like he has to go to work. I mean, they're considered essential. The folks who pick up our trash, they're considered essential. All the people in the hospital, from the environmental services people, the nursing staff, the technological support people, everybody in the hospital setting and in our medical offices are considered essential. And I'm sure that a lot of us are having that same thought, I have to go to work. But here's the thing, I don't have to go to work. I could quit right this second and just say, I'm not going anymore. I'm good. We don't want to do this anymore. I'm done and I don't want to go to work. So I'm not going to go. I quit. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to do that for a lot of reasons. I don't have to tell you all of them, but let me give you a few. I like my job. I like what I do. I like taking care of people. I like taking care of women. I like the job that I do. And I worked many, many years to get here. And so I want to keep doing this job. I like having our life the way it is. I like being able to do what I can do with my family. I like knowing that I can take care of things financially the way I want to. I'm not going to quit my job. So I could, but actually I don't want to. It may be that I don't like the fear that I'm feeling about going in and maybe being exposed to COVID-19, but that doesn't mean I don't want to go to work. I can manage my mind around my fear, but I do want to have my job. I do want to go to work. I do want to take care of people. And so when I think about it that way, then I get to say to myself, I choose to go to work. I choose to do this job. I choose to take care of my patients. It's subtle, but it's a major shift in power. And so for you, whatever it is that you feel like you have to, that puts you in a defensive position. It puts you in a victim place where someone else is making you do whatever it is. I choose not to have to sell my house, not to have to move into a small apartment, not to shift the entire financial responsibility of our house onto my husband. I choose not to do those things. I choose to pay my bills. I choose to want to be able to pay my taxes. I don't have to do any of it, but I choose not to go to jail, so I pay my taxes. You could put this with anything. But right now, what thoughts are you thinking? For this moment now, what are you thinking that is putting you in a defensive place instead of a position of power, of choosing to live the life that you're living? You are choosing. Every day you're choosing to get up in the morning, to do the work that you have in front of you, to take care of your children. You don't have to take care of them either. You could stop taking care of them. There are people who have done that. The state will come get them. But you choose to take care of your children because you love them and you want them to be taken care of and you want to be the one to do it. Even right now, as so many people are saying, I can't do this homeschooling thing. I don't want to, this is not what I signed up for. Okay, yeah, you would prefer that the teachers that had them continue to teach them. And you prefer that they not be at home. But you choose to continue to care for them there. And whatever choices you make about how much school or how little school or whatever you do, you get to choose. And there lies your power. So I hope this helps. I think so often we don't actively choose to think powerful thoughts, but this is a time, I think more than ever, where choosing to think those thoughts really can help us. I hope that helps. I'll see you soon. We'll get going on some breathing meditation exercises in a